tuning into the show tonight too. To all of her fans, you get the pleasure of seeing the Beyonka side of Nicole tonight.
Okay. Can I say something real quick?
Say it.
Before we get started, let me just say this. I know how Beyonka does this thing.
Okay.
So I just say, I know she gonna have them Twin Towers out. So I just was gonna have the Junior Watermelons like compete. And she didn't switch straight up on me. She didn't came closed up, first lady style, church, sitting in the front, and all of this. And I didn't came like the prostitute.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. And I can't even stand it. So this what y'all gonna get tonight. Boom, boom,
Boom,
boom, boom.
And tell them about the boots, baby. Behind the scenes, can you show everybody the boots? Can you just tell
Oh, you had shoe cam?
Here go Beyonka's shoe cam for tonight because
you
we
got
don't
shoe
get
cam?
sexy boots like this in the Playhouse often.
I thought they said it was going to rain, so I thought the gator probably wanted a little bit of water.
The gator came out tonight to the Playhouse. Hello, gator. Hello.
Wow.
And then I wish we could zoom in even more because I even love the belt, y'all. Yeah, sit it back there so they can see that belt. Look at the belt, y'all. She came to the Playhouse.
Y'all know, listen, y'all know I'm a black cowgirl. For real.
For real.
I just love the way cowboys put their stuff on.
Yeah.
I love exotic boots. I really do. I love all of the bling bling with their belts. I like the bling bling with their jeans.
Ow. Okay.
And that little Western shirt.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Yes,
Ready the hot.
Can't forget the hat. I love it. And you know what's so why I love it so much? Because you know I love authenticity and I love when people just do their own thing.
Yes.
They have their own style.
Yes.
Shout out to my boo choppers. He was here on Saturday. If y'all missed the show, you need to check it out after this show.
Yes.
But I was telling him the same exact thing. So it's funny, y'all back to back. Like y'all have your own style, everything, and I love it because it's like your signature. You don't see nobody else walking around Baltimore City with them cowboy boots on, Lord, the gators at that, and then the hat. You're not going to, only Nicole without the E. And then you're going to always remember her by this. So
by her
signature.
boots, by her belts.
Right.
But I just thought I would pop this whole hat out because I
love it.
Thank you. I had it and it was with the rest of the hats and I never wore it. So
I love it. I love it.
Raised it to be done. I'm pulling that cover. I'm gonna put this hat on because I had to come correct on the Beyonka's Playhouse
and I so
show.
I love it.
I had to because you give it.
Oh, thank you.
Your heels be this high, and you know I'm not coming with heels.
And you know, I just literally like 2 months ago got shorter heels.
Are you serious?
Look.
Oh, girl, you got kittens.
I got kittens for right now. Yes. Look. I had to like get some kittens for a little while because you know I go to a lot of events now.
Yeah.
And I love those heels. Y'all, I get inboxes about my heels. I love y'all so much for even acknowledging them. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm used to going to these events and having these heels. Yeah. And now that the events are lasting 2 and 3 hours, I be like, okay, Lord, I want to last the 2-3 hours.
Yeah, with them.
So, and oh my God, I hate to kick my shoes off.
Oh, ghetto tacky.
Oh my God. And it don't matter how bad your feet hurt. It's like, that's the worst thing in the world. So as Beyonka, from Beyonka's Playhouse Talk Show, I will not be kicking my shoes off. So these allow me to walk the entire event with these on.
So you got on tennis shoes.
I really do. I really do.
Always wear heels.
I do. And you know what? It's funny. I don't know if you noticed. You guys, we're going to talk so much about everything that we're doing, but I was just recently at a Too Stylish event where Nicole was the host, and this was my first time doing an event in these heels. So I got there, and it's at the movie theater. Y'all, this man did a comedy show in a movie theater, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to be. So I'm just going to wear the little heels because the movie theater is big, and Lord knows I was so happy I did. Because y'all know that walk, like he literally had it in the movie theater. So that walk back and forth, up and down that aisle, and out, it was so much, but I was so comfortable, and it was so good throughout the entire entire show, I was able to actually wear my heels and still be cute. So it was definitely worth it. So tonight, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the dark room. We are talking about the dark room. And I know y'all, if you ain't see that flyer, because I made the flyer and I started pushing that flyer on everything.
Baby, that flyer was hot.
Did you see the one I just did?
When you sent that to me, I was like, wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
You did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I gotta do something really cute real quick. And I put that one together. Did you see the one I did tonight?
Oh no.
Okay, the one I did tonight was even cuter. I thought it was even cuter. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show her real quick. Let me see the phone back there real quick. To my producer back there walking around. Let me see the phone real quick.
Yeah.
I just gotta show everybody and show Nicole. Where'd she go? Little teeny producer, the little teeny one.
Yes.
Yes, there she go. Let me see real quick. If y'all didn't see the flyer,
let me see the flyer.
You know what? Y'all better have seen that flyer.
I'm here.
Yes. She finally made it.
Uh-huh.
Go to Beyonka's Playhouse talk show and check it out real quick. But so I'm saying finally here, you guys, because first and foremost, Nicole, she started doing comedy. I'm gonna tell y'all her business before she tell you. She started doing comedy around the same time I started doing radio, and she was a guest at the station with me.
Yes.
It was such a pleasure.
Thank you. That was my first time. That was like my second or third show.
Okay, no, wait. For me or
no. That was my first show for you.
Yeah.
But that was like my second or third
time.
Your
second performance here.
I was nervous.
Yes, you were, but you did so well, and we had so much fun, and everybody loved you. Like the feedback was awesome.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Nicole came. It was her beginning. It was my beginning as well. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of months later, she started doing shows outside, and I started, going with her, along with her. And then I said, Nicole, you gotta come back to the Playhouse. Oh, girl, I'm coming. But she be getting booked so much. I'm trying to tell y'all, she gets booked so much. Y'all see that?
Tell them my business.
Some people don't know what that is. They feel like there's something wrong with her nails.
Right. Exactly.
But she was getting booked so much that she just, every time we tried to put it together, she was just unable to come. So that's why I keep throwing it at her, like, finally she's here. Finally she's here. So I'm happy that she's here, though. And so tonight we're going to be talking about the dark room. So, it's a topic that I want to talk about so badly. However, because, you're my guest tonight. You're my special guest. This is I ain't gonna say a once in a lifetime thing because she gonna come back, y'all. If I gotta drag her back,
okay, I'll be here.
But this is a good topic, and I know they're all curious as to like, well, what in the world is a dark room?
Wow. Since you insist on asking me.
Absolutely. Y'all know I got menopause.
Okay, so let me break it down. I feel a dark room is a person that is not living their best life. It's a person that is living a life, but is not. It's a person that's living a life, but is not their best life. So it's a person that is in a dark place right now. What do I mean by that? I mean a person that may be married. I mean a person that may be married, but you're not happy in your marriage, okay? A person that may be financially struggling, but they won't let nobody see that they're financially struggling.
Okay.
Struggling. A person that may, don't you do it, Nicole, I got to. A person that may be in the closet.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll circle it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the closet, and they are living in a dark room.
Yeah.
Because of afraid of being accepted by others.
Yeah.
So that's basically what a dark room is to me.
Yeah.
A person that portrays a life that they're not living.
So now I understand why we. So
Yes,
I said, boom. What song you want to come out? What song should we start the show with? And she said, let's do, living my best life. So, I said, okay, let's do that. Now I understand why we did that song. Because being in a dark room absolutely means you are not living your best life because you are not living your life.
Right.
And I think that it's super important to just have this type of conversation because often we could be the reason why people stop living their best life or not living their best life because we're so opinionated and we are so judgmental and we're so quick to check somebody else before we check ourselves.
Yeah.
And so that, makes a person feel afraid, of being themselves or, being able to be true to how they truly feel. Especially, I'm going to say every subject you said, everything you said. But I'm saying especially because it's something that is not talked about. Like we talk about, especially on Beyonka's Playhouse talk show, we talk about, marriages that go wrong. We talk about cheating. We talk about lying and all of that good stuff, bad stuff. We talk about all of that. However, we rarely talk about people that are in the closet.
Yeah.
And this is a topic that I really wanted to talk about because there are so many men living in the closet.
Say it.
And, it's so many men that are living in the closet simply because we're putting them in the closet.
Yeah.
We are telling them that it's not okay to be who it is they want to be. Because society, is saying, oh, it's okay to be gay. But then it's not okay for you to be gay. It's not okay for the man to be gay.
Yeah.
It's okay for a woman to be gay, to be lesbian, to be bisexual. Yeah. But, oh my God, a man and a man? Like, no, so it scares them right back into that.
And this is the main one right here. But not my son.
Like
her son and her son and her son can be gay. But mine cannot be gay.
Girl, you better tell it.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, if you allow your child, I had this on my talk show, the Nicole Show, y'all, 10:30 Monday through Friday.
Put it in there, girl.
That's the Nicole Taylor Show.
Yeah.
But I feel like, we had a discussion like this on my show. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, if you allow your child to be who your child is, you understand, and not portraying to be something that they're not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will have a better child.
Yeah.
Now watch this.
Healthier, mentally healthier.
Absolutely. Because see, things that folks is thinking that's in the dark, it's in the dark to that person.
Oh my God. Did y'all hear
that? Everybody around you know that you are what you are. Everybody around you know. Watch this. Everybody around you know that your husband is whipping your behind.
Yes.
Every night.
Yes.
Your co-workers know that you're in a financial struggle.
Yeah.
Okay? Your family knows that you're about to lose your house.
Yes.
Okay? Your family knows that your car is not in the shop. Your car was repossessed.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's in the dark.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but you're still walking out of here with your Gucci and your Louis Vuitton bags, but you're carrying them with fish scales inside. Yes. So if you don't have $1,500, the same amount your bag costs, in your purse, I'm not saying on a credit card, baby.
Right.
If you do not have it, you're living in a dark room.
Yes.
You understand?
And you're in there by yourself, and you in there and you don't have to be because everything that you go through, people go through. Yes. People's cars get repossessed.
That's what happened.
People struggle financially.
Yes.
People go through divorces. People, unfortunately, people are in domestic violence relationships.
Yeah.
You can simply get help. You can simply say something, and you know what? We often feel uncomfortable to say something to the people that are the closest to us. But there are people that you can actually call and talk to that don't know you and won't judge you, and they got to tell you about about how stupid you are for saying, and ain't got. It's people that you can call so you can get help, so you don't have to be in that dark room.
That's right.
You're choosing to be in that dark room when you don't have to be there.
Absolutely.
And back to what you just said about the whole, being, thinking like, oh, don't nobody know that my son is like this.
Right.
Nobody know that that's my son. Well, the same way we know that you know. So once you stop living in denial, then he can be okay with being who he is. Because as long as he pretends to be who you want him to be, he will be unhappy, and so will you.
That's right. That's right. And then and then another thing about it is, this is how I look at it. Another thing about it is when a person is in a dark room, like you said, they are there by themselves. You understand? Because see, you thinking Jane, Rain,
right,
and Sane don't know,
right?
But they all are aware.
Absolutely.
So but let me just bring it back a little bit. This is what bothers me about being in a dark room. Bothers me, y'all. If you're in a dark room, right, and you have a person or a few people in that dark room with you, when is one of y'all gonna peep out and see a little bit of the light?
Right.
When is one of y'all gonna peep out and see a little bit of the light? And I'm saying that because I know folks that's in dark places. You understand? But the first thing they'll say is, Nicole, that's you. You mean, you evil, you better, you miserable.
How?
Bitch, when?
Nicole, I don't know.
Excuse me, did I say that? Sorry. When? What? Where? Yes. So I feel that folks say that I am in a dark place because I don't deal with foolishness no more.
Yeah.
Things that I used to do, I don't do no more. You understand? But folks be in dark places by themselves and they want to bring you along. I refuse, and if I gotta go kicking and screaming before you pull me in that dark room, I will not. I refuse to go there. And then another thing about being in a dark room, watch this here. See, if you're gay, be gay and be proud of it. If you're lesbian, be lesbian and be proud of it.
Definitely.
But everybody around you that you touch should know this.
Yes.
That they should know that I am bisexual. They should know that I am gay. You understand?
Yes.
That's just my belief.
That should be everybody's belief, Nicole.
Okay.
Like literally, it should be everybody's belief and their practice.
Exactly. And I feel like as Christians, because people, they just take that Christianity and they just run the, I'm a Christian and I'm a Christian and I'm a Christian and I'm a Christian. But see, don't say you're a Christian when somebody asks you, well, did you go to church Sunday? Yeah, I went. What did the pastor preach on? Oh, he was on my pew. Girl, he was on my pew. What sermon did he preach?
Yes.
What scripture did he read from?
Right.
See, when you can't tell me that, you're in a dark place.
Right.
See, him all up down your pew, him all up and down your pew, but all you getting is, he talking to me. No, you took it wrong, because see, he preaching about the word, he preaching about God, and whoever it is that they serve, that's what he preaching on. But you switches it up and say, girl, he was talking about me and Kitty. Girl, he was talking about me and Boo Boo. Girl, he wasn't talking about you and a man of flesh. You understand what I'm saying? And then a lot of people goes to church to hide.
I was just about to speak on it. I was just about to say.
I'm over your show.
Girl, we both talk show hosts. I couldn't wait for this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes you gotta. I knew she was going to get me. Sometimes, wait, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm about to say. But let me tell y'all. Look, I put the glass down for Nicole. Nicole said, hold on now. You know how you get in a restaurant? You be like, wait a second. It's a smudge on here. So I had to call my backstage producer. Wash that glass for Nicole again. So just now, what's her first cigar? I swear to God, I knew she was going to be like, hold on.
I do not have OCD.
I see
and I don't know what she's saying. Mind your business.
dishwasher here in this studio don't work, so this is hand wash system. So you know the dishwasher get you that spotless stainless glass. We don't got that here.
And I also am going hard because I have vodka inside of my glass.
Y'all know I stick to wine because y'all
wine.
see how
I want vodka.
Yeah, so you see how I cannot.
But I know this water.
They are.
It's water. Let's go.
Did you see that sparkle vodka?
Don't you shut up.
but I was listening to her talk about the church part, and I was sitting here thinking like, whoop, well, Lord, it's so many people that are in church because they are trying to put on a facade and have a nice disguise because they're in a dark place and they're looking for a place to be able to continue to hide the place that they're in. Woo! And they're fighting because, you know, you get close to being like, okay, no, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know. But immediately they're like, no. Yes. I need to hide this. So where's the best place for me to hide this? Oh, it's in the church and it's on the choir and it's next to the pastor. So let me go ahead and not just get in the church, but build myself up in the church and be high and rank in the church so nobody will know my truth.
Yes.
When we still see your truth. Like, cut it out.
Through all of your fine threads, baby.
We
through your red bottom and your Gucci.
We still see it.
We see it.
We see it. Because you at the church pew with your shirt just like me and Nicole's shirt.
Yes.
Well, hers is only like this for tonight. So.
You already know.
But, you know, mine is like that every night. I'm just showing her up tonight because I'm trying to be funny. But, you know, that's how we know. We know your true colors by how you are in the church and what you're doing. So you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. So it's just so important that you, to me, I just realized this the other day, you know, being a mom. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of kids.
And a grandma.
Oh, Lord. And a Gigi.
Yeah.
Yes. And a Gigi.
I can't wait.
And so, yes, you can go. So, you know, I got to hit the fan, y'all. That was hitting me. The Gigi-ism is hitting me.
Okay, go ahead.
So, but, in being a mom, I've lived my life for my kids, you know. Literally. And everyththing that I do, it includes my kids. And, well, if I have 4 businesses, and each of them are for me to be able to feed my kids, everything. And so the other day, I was having my little moment with God, and I said, you know what? God, you know, as happy as my kids do make me, they also drive me crazy.
Yes.
And I don't have that peace, you know, sometimes. And so I was like, I cannot just continue to live for them. And I cannot continue to just act like this is all my life is supposed to be. It's about my kids. You know, they are my life. They came from me. God gave them to me. I'm grateful for them, and I'm going to always take care of them. Let's not get that twisted. Yes. However, I also have to take care of me and be true to me. And being true to me is coming out of that little shell of just being a mom. Just being a mom. Because even my businesses each is me being a mom. Like, it has something to do with me being a mom. So I'm like, I need to find something that I can do for just me. You know what I mean?
Let me say, I'm sorry.
Go ahead now.
So let me tell you a short story. Short, quick, probably long story.
Come on.
Okay, so when my son graduated high school in 2008, shout out to my best friend / sister, Pam, in Florida. Okay. And you know, she's military. Her husband retired military and everything. And let me tell you, 2008, I will never forget. I was coming across Bay Bridge leaving Reggie over in Delaware. And I called her upset and sad and bored because my schedule was all around my son. On Fridays, I worked Friday evening. But when I worked, I had my client bundled up, sitting in the bleachers with me, cheering Reggie on, and he knew once we go to Reggie's game, we'll order the Pizza Hut back in Annapolis, and then I'll be with him until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock that night. But every Friday, he looked forward to going to Reggie's games because I chose not to miss nothing about my son. So I am here with you when you say that circle, your babies. So what happened was with Pam, I was talking to her, crying. And I said, what do I do now? It's Fridays. Reggie Games is on Saturdays now. I work on Saturdays, so I kept my clients and we drove across Bay Bridge to try to make every game. But on Fridays, I had no life. And her husband, shout out to my brother-in-law, Big John, her husband, he's very, very stern, military. How you doing? That's it. So he said to me, he told Pamela, give me that phone. So when Big John speaks, like everybody stop. Like cars and everything just stop.
We know to listen, right?
Yes, he's a man. Right. From Mississippi.
Okay.
So, yes, down south, down the country. So he said, Nicole, leave that boy alone and go find something for you to do. And when he told me that, it just made me think. And as I was going across Bay Bridge, I started ticking in my mind, I gotta find Nicole. Where did Nicole go? Yeah. What did Nicole used to like to do? I need to find what Nicole could do. So me being in a dark place because it was my son. You understand? Because that's the topic. So when I found myself again, I started roller skating again.
Okay.
So I went and treated myself to $550 roller skates. Because I skates like that. I skate like that.
You must be roll bouncing.
Yeah. So I skates like that. So I knew that I needed a good skate again. I needed a good wheel and I needed an amazing boot on my foot. So what I started doing was Mondays, I started going to Seabrook on Mondays. Okay. I was going to Seabrook on Mondays up in Greenbelt. Okay. So then when Reggie started calling me on Mondays, hey man, what you doing? I'm just leaving practice. I'm just calling. I ain't hear from you in a while. I said, oh, I'm getting ready. I'm great. Jump on the beltway. I was in Glen Burnie, so I jumped right on 295. Wasn't too far, and I went roller skating every Monday. So from that day to now, Nicole came out of a dark room. Nicole, yes, Nicole.
Because you're living again for you.
Yeah, for me. Now, watch this. If he needs me, I'm always going to be there.
Of course.
But Nicole is living her life.
And balancing that out is like the hardest thing to do in the beginning. Because I know that's where I am. Yeah. Trying to balance that out for me is just like, well, wait, what do I do? Like, I gave myself a free day. I said, you know what? Friday, you're going to go out. And I was sitting there like, wait, but where am I going? How am I going to stay out?
Right.
But I really should.
What do I wear these days?
Yes.
What is they wearing these
I was
days?
doing so much that I didn't even end up going when I went to bed.
Exactly.
But you know,
what did you go out last night?
And I stepped out last night for 5 seconds. I swear, y'all. So that's another thing. I got like social anxiety or something, like because if I know people, then I'm comfortable. And I only gotta know one person. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if I don't, like, I have this social anxiety that I guess is built up over the years because I used to party, like party and do parties and do shows. Yes. But you know, over the years, I've just become like mom. You know.
So do you feel like you're in a dark place right now?
I definitely feel like I am because it's like trying to find. That's why another reason why I felt like this was a great topic just to even say like being in a dark room because I often feel like I am in that dark room just trying to find light within myself for myself. You know what I mean? I'm not putting on a facade for anybody. That's clearly you all know everything about me. For the Nicole fans, y'all see when I come on Nicole's live, I don't hold nothing back. So I'm a very open person, you know, but it's not about being open and telling my business or you guys know what's going on in my life. It's just me personally. I feel like, okay, Karen, you got to find you and be able to be okay with being you, like doing something other than just being a mom. Like, and I know somebody out there is probably saying like, well, what's wrong with being a mom? Nothing. Absolutely
but
nothing.
After being a mom and your children is 18 and they're away from home and they're in college or working or have their own apartments or maybe their own little families, why can't you find yourself again?
Yes.
You're not saying you're not a mom. Yes. You're not taking them 3 letters from you.
Thank you.
What you're doing is putting them on a shelf.
Yes.
And you're becoming Akira or Beyonka.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Hello.
Again.
Yes.
You know, because I definitely was there, like, you know, but
yes.
yeah, so I'm just trying to find my way out of that room to just be living again, you know,
right.
living for something other than just being a mom and, you know, or even doing a show, or it's got to be, you know, I have to just find something outside of that. And so I know, so I can tell y'all, I know what it's like to be in that dark room, you know, and I know even when it comes to the whole, you know, gay thing, I know what it's like to be in that dark room because I was in there, and then I stepped out like, okay, so what, I'm gay, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But it's because of how people made me feel about me. So I've stepped out of a dark room plenty times, you know, with wearing my hair out, you know, wearing my own hair and being Muslim and then saying, okay, well, I'm going to dress a certain way. We're being Beyonka, you know, showing all that skin, you know, showing all that skin. I've stepped out so many times, which is why it's important for you guys to know, like, it's okay to step out of that dark room and be exactly who you are, because you have to, this is only one life that we get. We don't know nothing about, we got a lot of, you know, we got a lot of expectations. I'm going to say that. Somebody will be mad that I said that. But we got a lot of expectations on what could possibly happen after we close our eyes the final time. However, what we do know, for sure, is that when we close our eyes, this life is going to be over for us. So it's over. So we got to live our best life.
Exactly. So why live it in a dark room?
Right.
Why would you live your life to please? Why would I live my life to please you or anyone else? You understand what I'm saying? So if I am what I am, I don't have to dress a certain type of way. I don't have to act a certain type of way. But, and I don't have to tell nobody. It's my choice to say it. But you better know, if I don't tell nobody, you better understand that I know who I am, and I'm man and woman enough to say who I am, and I'm going to be who I am, despite whatever. I can remember being a young girl, and folks saying, you know, cousins, oh, that cousin is gay, and that cousin is gay. I remember family members saying that, oh, she in the closet, or he in the closet. And I kept saying, well, what's in the closet? So I was little, so I used to go. I used to go open closet doors because I used to.
Oh my God, stop! She is serious too, y'all. I believe her.
I used to go open closet doors like, well, where's they at? I don't see them. They in the, because they would say the person's name. And I would be like, they in the closet.
I don't even see them.
So I was like, where's they at? They not in their closet. I wish my mommy rest in peace now. I wish my mom was living. My mom would tell you, Nicole used to really like be looking in the closet because I thought Akira was in the closet. And I didn't understand what it meant. And so with society today being so accepted to just everything these days, I just don't understand why no one still is in the dark room. I just don't understand it. Life is so short, but life is so precious. So I refuse to be in a dark room.
But you know, from back when you were young, when I was young, and we heard about the whole in the closet, social media didn't exist.
No.
So people were just being judgmental just among family functions and calling on three-way. Calling on three-way and being quiet and listening to some conversation.
You just started something.
You know y'all did that though. Act like you ain't calling on three-way and be quiet, press the music.
Your mamas and grandmamas still talking on the phone all day long about your children.
Yes, they still doing it. So now in 2018 we have social media. And so you're not only being judged and you're not only hearing the opinions of your mom or your sister or your cousin or your brother, but you're hearing the opinion of society. You know, and so again, like I said, it's like society is saying, oh, it's okay, but no, it's not okay. You know, and that goes into, you know, another thing that you also said as far as being married and staying married and being unhappy. And pretending like you are happy and pretending like everything is all good. And society knows, well, not society, but the people that are closest to you, the people that love you, the people that see you every day know that you absolutely are not happy. We know that you're living a whole lie, that you staying married because you scared that we're going to be like,
Girl, I told you they wasn't going to say they her mother's house. Girl, she ain't driving that BMW no more. She driving a Honda Accord, girl.
Yes.
That was her old car that she gave her 18-year-old daughter. That's what they say. Girl, you know he messing around for 20-something-year-old girl now.
Yes.
Got her living all up in the house and everything.
Right.
Who cares?
Yes.
Girl, she talking about she take vitamin pills to lose weight. She talking about she done got her stomach and her tail done because she wanna look like she looked 20 years ago. No, whore. She is depressed.
Yes.
Stressed.
Yes.
And on her way to death.
Yes.
You hear what I say?
Yes.
That's exactly.
Yes. With that smile on her face. Dressed to the T.
Yes.
Dressed to the T.
Yes.
Driving her man's car, or driving a car that she did when she ain't put gas in.
Yes.
But she's riding around. She's looking good. Everything looks good on the outside, but inside she's falling apart. And he, because I know some he's out there that's going through this right now, that's definitely putting on a marriage simply because they know that if they do not, where my background producers at real quick? I'm sorry, y'all, we just got to do a production check real quick. Could you please step over there?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. So I just want to make sure I be having to give my producers that eye. You know that eye like I'm like, no, listen.
Make sure I'm gone. No witnesses.
But
I ain't never been no witness to no crime.
I ain't gonna do it till she leaves. But you know, but living in that life, you know, it's to me it's heartbreaking because you know, again, here I go telling my business. I'm divorced twice.
Okay.
And I'm okay with
I'm divorced twice.
Okay, it's okay.
It was a very abusive marriage.
Oh yes, that's a.
It was abusive.
Yeah.
And was I think I was in a dark room.
I was just about to ask you. I was looking like, so were you in a dark place? Were you?
Yes,
I
can't
even see her.
I'm trying to think. I was in a dark room, not telling my mother about all of the fighting.
Oh, because you probably knew your mother would.
Trying to go to jail.
Yeah, immediately.
So what I did was I went to jail for.
Oh.
Yeah, I got locked up for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not bragging about it. I'm not saying you guys brag about it, but I was in a dark place in my life because I was like, I don't say the N-word, but I was like, Igga, get out.
Yeah.
Igga, go.
Yeah.
Like, Igga, leave. We are great.
Yes.
I hold you.
Yeah.
You don't hold me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then y'all remember in '99, No More Drama came out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was 2000.
Mm-hmm.
2000, No More Drama.
Mm-hmm.
That was my theme anthem song. Mary J. Blige played up and down the highway to and from my son's football practice, Little League to Anne Arundel County. But that was my anthem song.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I refuse to do it one more time. So New Year's Eve, before I went down to hear new song, Bishop Thomas, down at the arena, I packed everything from a toothbrush to one sock, to one piece of drawers, okay, everything that belonged to that young man, and I knocked on his mother's door New Year's Eve. And I said, this is your son's stuff. Rest in peace, miss. And I said, this is your son's stuff. And she said, no, hold it. Wait a minute. Don't bring it here. He's your husband now. And I turned around as I walked down her steps. And I said, he's my husband today. But he's your son forever. And I got in my car and I laughed. My son and I, and that was the last day. Well, I thought that was going to be the last day until he came and we fought. And, you know, I had to let him know that I could be a man too, because it ain't nothing to shooting a gun.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. And that's what I did. And I mean, you know, Anne Arundel County, they wasn't going to have it. I was the number one, I'm the wrong complexion. That was number one. And number two, and I understand because I didn't know what those charges was for. I don't get in trouble, so I don't know what reckless endangerment is. I know handgun violation, but what was a handgun violation when they mine? They're mine. They're in my name. So you know when that all happened, or whatever. You know, I was in a dark place because I didn't. Number one, my son was there and saw everything. You understand? In the 5th grade. And so, yeah, so my son was there. That was number one. And then number two, I thought, you know, when you go for your preliminary or something, and they tell you all the charges, and they said this one hold 15, and that one hold 15, and that one hold 20. And I'm like, huh? Wait, hold it. What? So are you saying I can literally do 50 years for me getting physically beat up? And so, you know, so I was in a dark place for a long time. So I believe with a lot of comedians, and I'm going to be real, this is what I believe. With a lot of comedians, they are in a dark place, or they were in a dark place, and before they went crazy, because I can speak for me, before I went crazy, I just started just putting my stuff out there. Yeah. And then I think this is how it became funny, because the way I talk, my voice, and everything like that. So I believe that's how this comedy thing
came. That too. And
I believe that's how it came around, because I'm gonna tell you, when I started this comedy stuff, this wasn't my plan. It was his. I never see me standing on the stage with a microphone, cutting up, telling people stories and jokes. And they falling all out of that chair. And I'm dead serious.
And you telling your real
truth. What?
Your truth.
Yes. Yes. So, and then and I can make this someone doing this?
Yes. Oh, I can make money telling y'all what really happened?
What really happened?
Yes.
And just add 1 or 2 extra words, and y'all gonna be,
I'm curious. I just gotta ask this question because I get all the time, right? People say, girl, you're so funny, you should be a comedian, but I do the same thing that you say. I'm just telling my truth, and I don't have no hopes or dreams of being no comedian. And I'm not standing in the room full of people. I can tell y'all my business behind this camera, but I can't do what you do. Right. But what I can't. But the question I have is, like, because it used to offend me. Like, that people were, because I would talk to people about what I was going through. Okay. And I guess the way I'm so animated, I guess it made it funny, but I wasn't trying to be funny.
Dead serious.
I was dead serious. Dead serious.
Like, literally want to cry, but can't cry because you're laughing.
Okay, see, I didn't have to ask a question because that's exactly how I was. Like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't cry because you laughing like it's funny. Like, but and then I realized, like, maybe it was like, okay, let me.
But I'm gonna tell you what it was for me. Yeah. What it was for me that made me start laughing was I cried so much that it couldn't turn into nothing but a joke. You understand? Yeah. Because I knew that he had something greater and bigger for me in my life. Yeah. So that was a chapter of my book. Okay. And I accept it. Okay. I accept it. But he did that because of what I was doing. So I accepted because what I was doing was, if they ain't had no money, they wasn't talking to me. Flat out. That's how I'm going to leave it. Okay. And so for him to shift me and put me over here, he had to do just that to save my life. Yeah. And the moment my life got saved, man, it was all she wrote. I don't give a rat's chicken coop what nobody said. Right. Because I'm getting that scratch. Right. And I'm going to get it without the haters that say, oh, she ain't that funny. Oh, she phony. Or whatever. They can say what they want to say. Because while they saying it, 10 other people done bought some tickets. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. So when and it's sad because it's black women. It is always the black women. It's always, and it's the black women that's in, I'm not going to say in your circle, but connected to your circle. Connected to your circle. And they think from them removing that dot and that dot, that is going to leave a gap. Not for me, baby, because so many people appreciate me. You understand? I meet new people every single day on social media. Okay? So when them 2 dots remove their self, because I ain't got to remove you, you going to remove yourself. Absolutely. So when them 2 move, guess what it did? And it went closer.
And one of the things I'm sure you're learning, because I've definitely learned, is that once those dots get removed, not to try to bring them back, to allow them to go ahead and leave, because God is definitely removing them for a reason. Absolutely. You know, I used to be the type I wanted to hold on to everybody. Like,
exactly.
no, like, well, no, we're friends. We've been friends for 20 years. Like,
exactly.
no, we're family. We've been family.
Exactly.
Like, I can't, like, why should I let you go? Let me try to talk this out, or let me try to figure out. You ever try to figure out why somebody mad at you and you have no idea and
Girl,
they don't either?
And the sad thing is they mad at you because of what Becky or Henry had said to them. But instead of them being your family or your friends, and they come and call you like your family or your friend and say, hey, Nicole, I want to have a meeting with you, and you, because they said, you said, that he said, we said. Guess who ain't got time for none of that shit?
Girl,
I don't do none of that. Guess what I do? Let all of them be mad over there, and I say checkmate, and I keep moving forward.
Yeah,
I don't lose no sleep.
Right.
Baby. Oh.
And you know, so, and that, it comes with maturity.
Yeah.
So, you know, for anybody out there right now that's watching this show and they feel like, you know, you might be going through a situation with family or friends. You could be going through a situation with your boo. Yeah. Somebody that you in love with. And you just not understanding why this person is bringing you so much negative energy. Why the vibe is just not there. Right. Why you're trying to do something that you really want to do, but they just not being supportive. Mm-hmm. They just don't think that you should do it. They give you all the reasons why you shouldn't do it. Like, well, you shouldn't do it because of this. Or why would you even try that? That's not even going to work. That's stupid what you doing. You wasting your money. You wasting your time. Like, why are you doing that?
You gotta breathe.
These are people that you need to allow to remove themselves. And if they don't remove themselves, remove yourself. Yeah. Because the longer you stay connected to people like that, you will miss your opportunity on getting to where it is that God has for you to be. Yeah. So, you know, one of my pieces of spilling the tea every Tuesday is to hopefully help push people, motivate people. They ain't gonna like me, but push you out of those bad situations. Whether it's a bad relationship, bad marriage, bad friendship, bad whatever. Like, get out of it. Whether you in the closet and you scared of coming out that closet, let me pull your ass out that closet.
All the way.
Yes.
Like off the hanger, here you come, sucker.
Yes, so you can be exactly who it is you need to be. So we done talked enough, I guess, about, you know, the whole coming out of the dark room. Overall, I'm gonna just say in closing of that dark room topic is exactly what I just kind of said, but it's for you. Yeah. It's for you. It's for you to better yourself, for you to breathe better, for you to stop having them sick feelings in your stomach, for you to stop having headaches and migraines, for you to stop feeling sad and depressed and having to cry to yourself, but then put a smile on your face when you walk out the door, for you to stop feeling like you got to go shopping and, you know, get something and buy something to help you ease that pain inside of you.
And let me say this real quick, please. And it's for you not to want to commit suicide because you and your husband then broke up, you and your girlfriend then broke up, you and your lover then broke up. Okay. Child, it's not worth it.
Right. Oh my God. Yes, definitely for you. You thinking about committing suicide? You know, one of the reasons, because I've definitely been down that path. Yeah. One of the things that I learned when it comes to suicidal thoughts is, I'm not going to say thoughts, I'm going to say suicidal actions is, when you commit that act, you know, God brought me back, you know, and I used to be like, God, what were you doing? Why did you bring me back? Why am I here? Right. You know, I realized that.
You did it?
I did. Yeah. Okay. This room of my life.
Yes, baby.
Lord.
You didn't see no tunnel.
Lord, I did not see no lights. Lord have mercy. On Greenmount Avenue at the Aqua spot, y'all, sitting outside in my car while everybody was partying and laughing and drinking. I was taking 4 bottles of pills with Black Watch, a whole pint of Black Watch. That's what I was doing. While everybody was walking, I was watching them, looking at them, and I was just in a dark place. So, you know, God blessed me to make it out of that by His glory. Because, you know, I always got to shout out my boo, Jay. Jay saved my life. My husband at the time stepped over me when I passed out. Him and his girlfriend stepped over my body and said, oh, she's just drunk, and proceeded to go and sleep in my bed. And while I was on the floor in my house. So
I think I hear a book coming. I think I hear a book coming soon.
So I'm just sharing that little piece of it because I want you to know that I do know no pain. I have been there. And I do know that at the end of that tunnel, what I realized is that God doesn't do, he don't make no mistakes. No, he allowed me to go through that and endure that so that I could be able to tell you about that so that you can know that, listen, even though you might want to end it, it don't mean that it's going to end. That's and you're going to have to allow God to work in your life and allow him to be able to lead you. So him leading me allowed me to see like, okay, I'm not the one that has the final say. So him leading me allowed me to see like, okay, I'm not the one that has the final say. So let me go ahead and stop. Now I'll be like, God, please don't let me get shot when I walk in Baltimore. But those suicidal things is once you're gone, you're gone. But those suicidal things is once you're gone, you're gone. Yeah. Once you close your eyes, you close your eyes. And everything around you, everything that was bothering you, that girl that was talking about you, your cousin that was saying things about how your kids was crazy and you was crazy for marrying that man, or, you know, all the people that was talking about you, they going to still exist and still talk about you even when you're gone. So you will no longer even be able to have the opportunity to live. So you might as well live your best life. While you're here, and don't even think not a second about trying to end your life. That's right. So before we get out of here, we have got to talk about Woody. Woo-hoo! Shout out to Woody.
So stylish, baby.
I'm gonna put the pen down for you, Woody. Look at this and this shit.
So baby.
Definitely shout out Woody. He is. You know, I didn't get to say this the other day, and I gotta say this before we say this about Woody. Woody, I love you, right?
Yes. Love you too. Wait a minute, real quick. Shout out to, I just gotta give a little bit of shout out.
Go ahead, shout them all out.
Shout out to Howard G, real quick,
yes.
baby. Thank you so much for putting this thing right here that we call a microphone.
In your hand.
Thank you so much for seeing something in me that I didn't see in myself. Right. Shout out to Dirk Compton Sr. Yes.
Okay.
Should I say it? Yeah, forget it. I gotta say it. He just became my manager, boo.
Shut up.
Yeah, shout out to my new manager. Okay. Shout out to my one and only son, Reggie McIntyre.
Okay.
Junior. Shout out to my nieces and my nephews, Xavier, Danita, and Natalie. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to this one and only lady right here, Miss Akira. Shout out to the man that makes all of this visible for y'all, Mr. Tony Roberts himself. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mr. Kennard. That is the big, that is the photographer for Too Stylish. Shout out to the most amazing assistant there is, Miss Ronnie. Yes. Shout out to this young lady right here. And every time you say her name, you just gotta sing that song. You make it woo, woo, woo.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to her, y'all. Shout out to her. Shout out to everybody, baby. Yes. Shout out to Too Stylish, y'all. Mr. Leroy, Mr. Woody himself. Man, this black man from Emerson Avenue is about to, he's changing it. He's changing his comedy game.
He definitely is.
He's changing his entertainment
thing. Running up and down a movie theater.
Movie what?
Movie theater.
Theater. 230 seats. Yes. Yes. So we have I don't want to say go with your show.
No, I want you to tell them all about what you got to happen. I mean, because I just wanted to say before you tell them that, you know, Woody is an awesome person, right?
Yes, he is.
But behind every great person, there's somebody else that's helping them to be great.
Yeah.
And God definitely designed you for this position. I sat at a table on Sunday, and I was just in awe, right? Because listen, Woody has an assistant, right? Ronnie. Yeah. Ronnie, baby, I definitely have love for you. I see you. I respect you.
Yes.
But this woman right here, filled every seat in that conference room on Sunday and built a team for Mr. Woody that is amazing. It is an outstanding team. So I just was sitting there in awe, and I'm not always in awe of people. I promise you I'm not.
Okay.
I promise you. But I said, wow, this woman really rocked this motherfucking meeting for this man. And she just met him only like 6 months ago, and that's how genuine her heart is. I think we met in November of 2016. And by December, she was on my show, and by May, we were like this. She was calling me for every event. She was plugging me in where, wherever she was. So it's just, I know your heart is genuine, but please know how amazing you are, because you are doing something just outstanding like that.
I hate being on this side of the table.
That was you, girl. That was you. I was like, I wanted to round of applause. Like, it was Woody, it was your meeting. I know it was, boo. I know it was yours. I know it was yours. But Nicole, it was like this woman not only filled the seat, because, I've been a businesswoman for a long time. Since I was 16 years old, I've had plenty of meetings. I've had plenty of shows. I've done so much. And I have been the one that had to put on the show, put everybody at the table, put every model where they're supposed to be. Woody, God sent you a phenomenal woman, because she filled every seat, not with just anybody, but with people who really deserve to be there, that are really going to go hard for him and go hard for everybody at the table the same way. Because you can't eat at the same table with certain people, because they're not going to look to put bread on that table for everybody to eat. They're going to look to take as much bread as they can take off the table without sharing with anybody. And everybody that was in that room on Sunday is somebody that's willing to bring a piece of bread to the table and split it in half so that everybody eat. And I think that is phenomenal for you to be able to know, like, this person is that good of a person. This person is that good of a person. So I wanted to say that Sunday, but I was like, Woody gonna be like, okay, this is not her meeting, but this is my show, Woody. This is my show, Woody.
That's right.
This is my It's like, don't get me. Don't get me. But I just want you to know that before you even start telling them, because that is amazing. Not everybody can do that, and this is early in the game. So you just created the dream team is what I'm not going to say. The dream team. I'm gonna find something else for us. But you just created an amazing team, and we are about to do a lot of things together as a team. So shout out to all of us right now, but definitely shout out to you, because if it were not for you, we would not be able to even be a part of what's about to happen. Show them. You can do it in the Playhouse. But tell them what Too Stylish got coming.
Okay, so my next show is November the 11th. Actually, let me keep it 100. Hey, Woody, we talk 24/7. I don't know if he's my man that I ain't screwing or what, but I tell y'all, this man calls me 7:30 in the morning. And this is weekdays, and then he waits till 8:30 on Saturday and Sunday. Really, I gotta get up that early. So, I do want to say, man, I thank you so much for every event, adventure that I say, I'm having, and I need you there to interview. You never say no. You have never said no yet, and I've known you now for 2 years. And I just want to say I thank you, because what I always call you my little sister. And you already know it took a while for me to get here because of my schedule. But and that's a lot of working. But it's gonna slack up. But I love working, and I love helping folks. And one reason everybody that was at that table, supposed to have been at that table, was there, is because one thing about me, God got me. I'm going to always be okay. When I'm not okay, I'm going to look okay. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So it's not about me. I got to make sure everybody around me, and anybody I come in contact with, and anybody that I touch is okay. I got to make sure you are actually genuinely okay. So that's why I do the things that I do. And any of my girlfriends know me. That's my real girl, my girlfriend, sister, family girlfriends, crying, hugging, holding, kissing girlfriends. They know whenever they call me. See, I don't have a baby. So whenever they call me, I don't care if I got to be to work at 8:30. I'm going to be late, because I need to get to my friend and make sure my friend is okay. And that's just the type of person I am. I'm sorry, y'all, for the haters and for the ones that tries to be like me and coming out with talk shows and all that. It's okay, because if that's what God got for you, that's what they got for them. But what he got for me is great. It's greatness. So that's where I'm at today. You understand? So I just want to let you guys know, November the 11th. The house will be filled. And I had 20 tickets. I had to give 10 away to a comedian, and so I had 10 tickets. And as of today, I've sold 8 tickets. So it's no problem for me to get tickets. I get tickets from any one of y'all, or from Woody or whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but what happened was November. Well, before I say what happened, November the 11th, we will be at Towson Town Center, Cinemark Movie Theater, Theater 8. The show is at 5 p.m., 5 to 7 p.m., but it looks like we might have to do a second show. So for all of the comedians and the performers that we do have on this lineup, and you, Miss Interviewer,
thank you,
and the cameraman, Mr. Tony R. Rock, you guys know now that it might be a second show. And if it is, just bring your dancing shoes and make sure all of your batteries is charged, baby.
Right.
Okay. But this is what I wanted to say. I wanted to say one thing about me is greatness is always been in me. And it's sad when you have family members that know the greatness is there and know I don't just bring this to a table. I'm going to bring a whole 6-pack of glasses to a table. You understand? And then they don't see your happiness. They don't see your joy. They don't see your success. But folks fail to realize Nicole without the E personality is her personality.
Right.
It's not your personality.
Right.
It's not theirs.
Right.
It's my personality.
Right.
So when you sit and say, well, oh Lord, she talked too much, just know I don't talk about bullshit. When I speak knowledge. Right. And folks don't understand that. And because they're not at that certain place in their life or at that level, family and all, they're where they at. And so what I learned to do now, with joy in my heart. Right. Oh my God!
But she looked joyous before she even said
No, because at first it was weighing on me. And when I tell you, I'm genuinely saying this from the bottom of my gut, I don't give a freak no more. I used to wonder why me and such not speaking. Me and such not speaking. I don't care.
Right.
And it's their problem.
It's amazing how much peace you get from that, isn't it? Because I
dream of me running through flowers every single night.
Okay.
I dream of a man rubbing my back and my feet every single night.
Okay.
I don't have nightmares. I don't wake up with headaches. I just don't. I'm just not stressful anymore. I don't care. I love everybody. I love my family. But some people you just gotta cut.
You do.
That cord.
I'm telling you.
And love them from a distance. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, just so that you can be at peace with yourself.
Yes.
Because I promise you, I know. Like I used to hold on so bad. I was going through a situation when I met you. And I was really, it sent me through so much physically, mentally, emotionally, because I was holding on to so many people that I was just like, well, why? I swear to God, y'all, God sent me through that hardship for a reason, because ever since then, I don't care if we got blood, the same blood running through our veins. If you act like you not for me, or you give me some type of bad vibe or feeling, I am absolutely okay with it. I will see you when I see you. Have a good day. I'll see you when I see you.
And we'll see you and speak. Hey, how you doing?
How are you? With a smile. Are you okay?
Hey.
Even to the old ones. If I see you in public, hey.
How are you? Have a good day, y'all. See you. And genuinely mean it.
Really? I promise you. That's what she just said. I promise you. Because people be like, oh, she really missed one. I promise you I'm not.
Where?
I promise you I'm not.
Where?
I promise you I'm not.
So we're about to end the show. Because I do have to go to work tomorrow.
Yes, tell them how they can get tickets. I mean, because of course we both got tickets, but how you can go to?
You can go to Eventbrite. Is it Too Stylish Entertainment and Production? Okay, you can go to Too Stylish Entertainment and Production on Eventbrite. You can hit the girl up, Nicole. My business number is 410-387-6713. That's my business phone number for all the ones that want to call and play on it. I don't even answer. Send me texts, y'all, if y'all want to. Send me a text, y'all, if y'all want some more tickets. The show will be phenomenal. I promise you. It's one of a kind. A lot of people do comedy shows. A lot of people do entertainment shows. But I have not met one person or been to one event that someone has done like that man would. Shout out to him, baby. I salute you. And you know I got your back, your front. And then, not anything else. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm trying to be professional.
She got you, but she ain't got you.
Yeah,
she got you, but not like him.
Not like
okay. So make sure you guys come out. If you are unable, because we know how it is. Like, we all know. So like, know.
I take layaways. I want some tickets.
Yes.
You can start with me $5 every week.
Okay, we ain't got that many weeks left, but
I know.
Listen, she'll take it. But definitely hit us up for tickets. And even if you can't get tickets early on, if you trying to wait, I mean, we already, like she said, maybe having to do a second show, but it's still worth it. I mean, I'm telling you, you get to laugh your ass off. You get to laugh, and laughter is good for the soul.
Ooh.
And he also has some special things, some special performances that'll be coming. So you and raffles, the last comedy show, a gentleman won a 50-inch TV. You know, so it's gonna be a great event. He's doing a meet and greet afterwards. You get to meet me. You get to meet everybody. You get to meet everybody. Take pictures.
You get to drink.
Yes.
You get to eat. Not on us, but it's there for you to purchase.
I love her. So make sure you guys are supporting. Please share this live. I should have said this earlier on, but you just was going. But even after the show, please do me a favor and share this live with your friends and family. If you're in some awesome groups on Facebook, share the live in your groups on Facebook. Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends. Not only about Beyonka's Playhouse Talk Show, but about the Nicole Show, which comes on
when I feel like it. It was Monday through Fridays at 10:30, but I don't be feel like it like that for real. Because everybody these days have talk shows, because see, they in a dark room right now until they come out. They just want to follow our footsteps. So we allow them to do that. But in the meantime, in between time, we're about to go. But before we go, let me let you guys know one more thing. I can be followed at Nicole Taylor. It's Nicol, no E. Don't put no E, but it's no E. It's Nicol Taylor, Taylor. Yes, I have about 4 pages. It's okay. 2 or 3 of them have like 5,000. I just deleted some people to add you guys on, all of my new viewers. And I just want to say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Ow! All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in to Beyonka's Playhouse Talk Show. I will see you on Saturday.